think that's good. Alright. Alright, what are you biting me for? What's up, gaming? What's good? Be right back, 1 second. Alright, well, I mean, these games I have here, just because they're mod retro stuff. Most of them are technically unboxed. Let me get my little knife. Got these closed with a seal. Open it properly. Checking out Buck Bumble. This will be the first one I open. Plastic is like the perfect size for it, so it's mad hard to get out of it. Damn, so the story of this is an old game apparently. This isn't originally a M64. This is original N64 game. So that's cool. We're technically past the year, but the story took place. It's technically back then when they wrote this. This was in the future. Yeah, they did a nice little job on that. I think in the old days it was like a cardboard inside the box that held it instead of looking like a nice little thing. What's up, Ross? Still don't know how that would be said. Rose, Ross. Ross wouldn't have an E though, but doing alright. And most of this is just all the boring shit. Notes. I always felt like this in your booklets was so useless, but in some weird way, I almost wish I kind of used these when I was a kid. It would almost make the collection of this Rose alright. It does help. The double S's throws me off. They got their little like part of the M logo. It's kind of cool. I'll put that on. This cartridge feels real nice. I'm gonna try to play a bunch of shit today. I'm gonna start on the 360. After I do this opening, I'm gonna start playing some 360. I think first I'm gonna play a shit ton of games without turning the stream off, like what I normally do when I switch a game. Because a couple of the games I want to play, I don't really care about doing full playthroughs for with uninterrupted gameplay for other games. Or without interrupting gameplay for other games, I mean. Because I'd like playing games uninterrupted for another game. This cartridge looks sick. There's like a shiny, starry design on it. That looks cool. This was supposed to be one of those games that they said they were trying to make sure came out more of on the M64, if that makes sense. More top-down games, because back when M64 came out, or back when N64 came out, they didn't originally have a lot of top-down games, because they were trying to mostly go for the 3D thing, because that was the whole new craze. So they said they're going to be trying to release a lot more of these type of games for the N64, which will be cool. And all these carts are playable on your old shit too. Yeah, this one looks real nice. I'd say so far this and probably Majora's Mask are like the two coolest cartridges I've ever seen for 64 games, because Majora's Mask had that like 3D effect thing where like when you move it around you'll see like the picture changing, because there's technically 2 or 3 little photos on that one piece of what would that be called? Not paper, but plastic piece. I don't know. It's definitely some sort of plastic. It's like flimsy plastic. Fucking come out. Mm. I mean, back then, at least with some of the packaging, they made some of the packaging look better than the games, so they definitely did a good job of making you get more excited. Back when I was a kid, I felt like I was disappointed a lot with graphics, only because the boxes and the commercials made the game look better. And back then, when they showed CGI trailers, like for Wolverine Origins, for example, I was playing that. One of the first, I don't know, 3 cutscenes in that game is one of the original first trailers that they ever showed for that game. And the CGI cutscenes back then looked so good compared to the game graphics. game graphics for that game still aren't bad, but the cutscenes just look way better. Turbo Fusion, this is the other game that they made that was also an N64 original. It's one of the other 2 or 3? I think 2. I don't know if Xenocrisis is a new or old game. That one I don't know. I think Zabalba 64 is definitely their most original. Slightly different yellow. This is probably like a more clearish yellow than Buck Bumble. Yeah, this one's pretty basic. No cool explanations of things. It's just a basic racing game. Are they supposed to be like boombox bicycles? These look like old, like, 90s boomboxes. Yeah, that's definitely what the color looks like. Dried up cat piss. But yeah, today I think I'm going to start on a bunch of 360 games. I wanted to play... Actually, real quick before I fully open this, I brought a bunch of the games out. Just going to play some Forza 4, some Forza 3. I mean, I just got the Platinum on the PS3 version of this, but I don't have all the achievements, so I might go back, play a little bit of this. Definitely play a little bit of that. A little bit of this one. It's like my only 2 Naruto games I like playing. Might play a little bit of this. This was the shit. This is probably my best fighting game. I definitely could say I could have some bragging rights for that game. Probably play a little bit of this one too. It's such bullshit how this game... They were supposed to make a second version of this game. It was supposed to be Tekken X Street Fighter. Oh my god, that one would have done so good. This one already did good. I don't know if you played this at all. It was all Street Fighter... Was it Street Fighter graphics and gameplay? Yeah, I think it was like all Street Fighter graphics and gameplay for all Tekken characters. So the Tekken characters played like Street Fighter characters, which was kind of cool. And then they were supposed to do Tekken X Street Fighter, where the Street Fighter characters enter the Tekken universe with the Tekken graphics, Tekken gameplay. I don't know why it got canceled. It was probably too hard for them to figure out how to make those complicated ass move sets for Street Fighter characters, maybe. And then on top of these, I wanted to use the drum set and play. Maybe use the drum set and the guitar. I think the guitar works for the 360 also. If it does, probably the guitar as well to play 4 different Rock Band games. Rock Band Beatles, Rock Band 1, 2, and AC/DC Live. Back. Be right back. If there's still some multiplayer on the 360, I am almost positive there's probably some sweats playing that. Even back then, when I could say I was at least decent at that game, it was still very hard for me to beat some of the people online because they were still beyond leagues beyond my skill level. Out of all fighting games, it's definitely the fighting game I'd say I can probably beat most people that I've played in. And I got really good with maybe, I don't know, one of the game's silliest characters. This was supposed to be their version of Doom. Still gonna have to get Doom and all those other games too. I still need to get Doom, Doom 2, and then Quake 1 and 2. I don't know if the third Quake was on N64 era. I think the first 2 were. It's cool. It's like a Mayan temple shooter game. Oh, they even got game modes for multiplayer. They look like Minecraft enemies. Oh, really? They only tell you about 3 things? And then, like, the rest you're gonna have to find out for yourself. They have an invisible cloak. That's cool. Oh, no way. This is originally an online web game. 2016. That's cool. I think after I play all those 64 games, I mean those 360 games, I'll move to the M64 later today. Play a bunch of games on there. But I think before I go really hard on the playing all the different 360 games, I'm gonna probably gonna play some X-Men Origins first, and then some Deadpool. Not wanting to play a bunch of story mode games, but I wanted to try both of those because I was checking if they worked. They were both a little scratched up, so I turned them both on, played them. And I love them so much that I can't stop. Well, here goes opening this beautiful box. The box is so nice, I almost don't even want to open it. Jeez. It's like minorly painful just opening this. I've never seen packaging so nice. That's cool. Seal said engaged, and now it's disengaged. Is it upside down? Is that supposed to be right side up? The system? They give you a second fucking box, which is so dope. So you could put it away in the box to keep on your shelf. They really thought about like collector consumers when they made this product. That little extra, can I pull it up out of the plastic? Or do I gotta... Guess these are the power cords. just take that off. Plastic on this thing. Oh, hey, kitty. Move. Move. Oh my god, what are you doing? Move. Now the green isn't as green as my N64. Yeah, she actually was looking at the part of the black box that it came in. God, no more room on this fucking table. All this stuff on here. Get the original for a side-by-side comparison. It's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger. I think I like the green on the original more, but this still looks amazing. Design, so good. Yeah, this feels stronger, but at the same time it's more new, so there's that. haven't put a game in these things in a minute. See, but the old ones you had to do that and pull it out. The new one's extra dope. It's got a parent. I think this bar is supposed to light up the game while you're playing in the dark than this button. Damn, you gotta press that hard. Yeah, they work on the original N64 as well. And their new games will work on the old shit. New games work on the old shit. Old shit works with the new shit. So that's super dope. So you could buy their games if you don't have this, and you can still play their games technically on your old stuff if you don't want to spend $230 on this. So you could just buy all their games are like $50 each. At least all their better games are like 45 and up for the Game Boy and the M64. Some of the Game Boy games range, they go lowest $25 for some of them, I think. But yeah, most of them are all closer to the 50 range. Alright, I'm gonna real quick put some of these things away. Put this back on the shelf. Put these back. Apparently you can also, it's a button too, that's cool. Use the knob to navigate the menu if you don't have your controller plugged in at the moment, or on, or whatever. Now the controller. They had to send, I didn't rip that properly. They ended up sending me not only a free controller after my original one was stolen 15 minutes after being delivered, but they also paid for 2 days shipping to have this thing flown across the country to get here within 2 days, which is pretty dope of them as well. Oh, this is like airtight seal. This is actually like hard to open up. Oh, because it's upside down. Why the fuck would that? That looks like the top. The fuck? That's why it felt like that. This looks like this would be a bottom part. regardless, it's still fucking practically airtight. Damn, that looks good. It's like die-cast aluminum metal or something. Man, this thing feels real good. How the hell? Let's pull this up. How the fuck does this come out? Ah. Kind of pull this up a little bit and it slides out. That's cool. Apparently when you move this in a certain direction, like if I move it upwards, there's going to be a light over here that lights up. Then when I move it sideways, like apparently wherever I move this, there will be a light lighting up where my finger goes as well. Which is kind of cool. It might do it for here as well. I'm not sure. Maybe all the buttons will light up. It just feels wrong holding this controller like this. I think that's probably a reason why they're designing those top-down games, to give you more of a reason to hold it like this. Almost 100% of games back then had us holding it like this. I just noticed too, the bottom middle prong is just this is just the Wii nunchuck. I just noticed that. They literally just detached this whole middle prong, and that became the Wii nunchuck. Because it just had that and that, that's it. And literally the bottom was the same shape. They like didn't even try. Now that I think about it, they did not even try for that part. I mean, it worked. It still worked. They still got the job done, but it's partly lazy on the Nintendo people, I feel like. Oh, nice. I'm going to play this later. Wait. The charger is under the controller. Oh shit. That's sick. Not just under it is there something, but they had like a, it's like a hidden compartment designed to hold that. Goes on top, pops out, and that thing is just sitting in there like that. That's sick. That's very cool. This is gonna be, it's gonna be a very good day. Play a bunch of 360, and then I'll play a bunch of M64 games. I'm probably gonna do stuff I don't care about turning the stream off for. If I play Ocarina of Time or Conker's Bad Fur Day or stuff like that, I'll probably leave the stream on for the whole game. But today I think I'm just going to be playing mainly a bunch of games that don't require me to turn the stream off. Except for Wolverine and Deadpool. I'll probably start the day on those two. Get like an hour and a half in on both of those, and then I'll switch them up and start playing a bunch of other shit. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna end my phone stream, and then I'll come back to the game, and I'll be back in like, I don't know, 2 to 5 minutes at worst. I know earlier I was terrible at saying I'd be going at 12:01, and then I basically got on at 1:50. I got thrown off entirely with my time frame. But yeah, this time I'll actually be on in 2 to 5 minutes. So if you're still chilling gaming, I will be back on, I think I'll put on Wolverine first. Play some X-Men Wolverine. Then switch to Deadpool. But, yep. As I said, I will be back in like 2 to 5 minutes. Peace out for right now. See you in 2 to 5-ish.